action is coming up. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Big man Jarrett Allen challenges all high flyers at the rim. He said nobody likes getting...
Absolutely, David. He knows his role, doesn't he? Thanks for that report. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Mobley and Allen, the two big men inside. Okoro out there with Darius Garland. And it's Markkanen in at the 3. And for the Raptors, guard spots filled by Van Vliet and Trent. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
Now, here's Siakam. Out to the right wing. Van Vliet outside. Allen against Siakam. Just 5 on the clock. Over Allen. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Outside Garland. Pass to Markkanen. In the corner, it's Mobley. Garland against Van Vliet. Garland with the bucket.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against and he was undeterred.
Now here's Barnes. Siakam trying to free himself up. Barnes can't get it to go. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. One word you can use to describe Jarrett Allen, Greg, is efficient. He doesn't waste his chances at the offensive end. I mean, like ever.
He's very smart with his shot selection, but don't let that take away from his defense. Allen takes a lot of pride in protecting the rim. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Barnes. Here's Trent. Uses the glass to drop it in.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Outside, Markkanen. There's the dish to Mobley. Markkanen a screen on Barnes. Now Mobley. Passes it to Okoro. Nailed from three-point land.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Van Vliet against Garland. To the middle. Trent gets the bucket. Trent's got his second bucket of the game to go.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
Outside, Markkanen. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Siakam. And Markkanen out of Finland, Greg, was one of the hot names in free agency this last summer.
And surprisingly, didn't get an extension before the season. It's just hard to find 7-footers that can shoot like Markkanen. You knew at least a few teams would try and lure him away.
That free throw good from Markkanen.
Lauri Markkanen is a guy you can build around. The 7th overall pick in a very strong 2017 draft.
And so he makes both from the line.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Siakam against Allen. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Cleveland moving it around. And Mobley throws it down.
Assistant.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Barnes left side. Shoots over Mobley. That's tipped. In the corner, Okoro with it. Pass to Garland. He kicks it to Mobley. Garland looking it over. Allen trying to break free. That one misses. Great D that time from Van Vliet. Siakam outside. And the Raptors miss again. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Buchanan kicks to Okoro. Outside Garland. Back to Allen. Garland against Siakam. They get it again. Allen. Goes up again, and it's good on the layup.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping
It'll
for.
be a Raptors timeout. Right now, the crazy fans get a free T-shirt. Let's see it, fans. Ladies and gentlemen, your North Side Crew. Rookies coming on the court. Come on and get out for your North Side Crew. All right there. That was your North Side Crew. Make some noise.
.133 left here in the first quarter. Sexton against Flynn, and he drives in and blocked. That one goes careening off. Now Cleveland moving it up. There's Sexton, and the shot is long. Raptors trail by 9. Kicks to Flynn. .106 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Mikhailuk. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by LeVert. Left side, Love. Now the pass to Sexton. Plays it up and banks it in.
Sexton.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Toronto shooting in the early going here. Pretty dreadful, 22%. Mikhailuk passes to Achua. Here's Mikhailuk. Back to Achua. Pass to Anunoby. And here is Flynn. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Toronto needs to get off the shot. Will it go? Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. And so, LeVert will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Driving in. Misses from short range. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And guys, the Cavaliers enjoying a nice lead here.
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
Steve is a bigger guard with a great three-point shot. You have to think you would have done well in today's game.
Yeah, Kevin, but probably as a center, a pick and pop big because everybody's playing smaller now. So I doubt you'd have found me in the backcourt.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for Toronto right now, guard spots filled by Van Vliet and Trent. Then out there with Barnes. And it's Siakam in at the center. Now here's Love. Passes it to Osman. Over Barnes. And it's Osman missing.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Markkanen's checked in. The Cavaliers leading by 11. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. DA, thank you. And what you get with Barnes, Greg, tremendous versatility.
And he gets others involved. Kevin plays great defense, has an excellent feel for the games. He doesn't have to score to impact winning, but if you need points from him, the young fella can provide that as well.
Here's Garland following the basket by Fred Van Vliet. The wide open look here for Garland. It's good from long range. Garland's got the lead up to 12 now for the Cavs. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Van Vliet passes to Young. Screen by Young. Driving inside. Trent can't hit. Cleveland leading by 12. The feed to Markkanen. Pass to Okoro. Allen outside. Garland against Van Vliet. Garland no good.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Barnes kicks to Trent. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Big man playing big. Once Siakam gets it there, it's a done deal.
Gary Trent Jr. with the helper.
Now, here's Garland. 5 points in the game. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Raptors, Chris Boucher.
about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Allen, a screen on Van Vliet. Here's Garland. And it's good for 2. Garland's got 7 points.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
That is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Van Vliet. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Ball stolen. The pass to Trent. Back to Van Vliet. Boucher with a screen on Garland. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him deny like that.
Garland kicks to Okoro. The fader. That one off the back iron and out.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Pass to Boucher. Raptors moving the ball around. Now, here's Trent. Guarded closely. Pocket 6. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Cavaliers leading by 10. 1:24 left now here in the second. Here's Osman. No good on that one. The Raptors have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Boucher finds Van Vliet. He can't hit that top. Garland with the defensive effort. Allen outside. Passes it to Osman. Garland against Van Vliet. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
A different look now for Cleveland. Mobley, he's checked in for Osman. And it's Sexton in for Garland. Now, here's Sexton. Over to the wing. Just 4 to shoot. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Launches a 3. Sexton grabs the board. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers. 15 seconds left to play here in the half. They need this one. Can't cash in from close range. And so it's Cleveland with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, you know, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So you got to keep shooting them. Hopefully we start making some of them.
You can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. The Cavaliers leading by 10. So on the floor for Cleveland. Mobley and Allen, the 2 big men inside. Garland is out there with Okoro. And it's Markkanen in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Garland. He's got 7. Allen, that's good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Now, here's Trent. He's tightly guarded. Van Vliet can't get it to go. The Cavaliers shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. And along with production, this team really thrives on Van Vliet's leadership.
He sets a great example with his toughness, his dedication, and his teammates believe in him and believe they're going to win, partly because of him.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Garland. Great D that time from Van Vliet. Poke loose. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Back to Barnes. Van Vliet on the wing. Off the mark, get a chance to trim it to single digits. Outside Garland. He feeds it to Markkanen. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Markkanen's got the lead up to 14 now for the Cavs. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Siakam. And again, Toronto no up. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Pass to Okoro. Lays it up off the glass. Okoro's got 5 now.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. After making the finals 4 straight years from 2015 to 2018, there have been some lean years lately for the Cavaliers. Over the last 3 seasons, they've only won a couple more games than they did in a single season, or title season of 2016. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff says the losing is tough on everybody, but I look forward to the journey ahead. Kevin, back to you.
What do they say, D.A.? The journey is the reward. Thanks. A drive by Garland. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 9.
You're not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for teacher time. All right, rookies coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your north side crew.
Some changes for Toronto. Ken Burge is checked in for Siakam. Achua comes in for Barnes. And Flynn subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Now, here's Trent. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. He kicks it to Flynn. To halt the run. No good there. Nice D from Sexton.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And Sexton slams it in.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And so here's Toronto following the score by Cleveland. Sexton against Flynn. Back to Trent. Shoots the 3. Not going to go that time. And Cleveland the other way now. Sexton with it. Over Flynn. A shot by Sexton, no good.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Trent kicks to Achua. Flynn against Love. Here's Trent. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. Trent's got 7 points.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Steffens. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Step back shot, and that's good for 2. And the Cavaliers lead by 19.
And defensively, they've gotten a little careless, not playing with the same focus we saw in the first.
Flynn the pass to Trent. Flynn with it. Guarded now by Kevin Love. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. Stevens, the pass to Mobley. And he banks in the layup. 6 points for Evan Mobley.
These defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Cleveland moving the ball around. There's 31 seconds left in the third. That shot, no good. Raptors trail by 21. Outside Flynn. The pass to Trent. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. 6 to shoot to the left side wing. Birch kicks to Trent. And the Raptors miss again. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Cleveland ahead as they end. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Young. He's out there with Barnes. Achua is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Mikhailuk in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putdown.
And GA, strong work all around in the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. Lets it go from 11. Here's Allen, and it's Allen with the jam.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
Garland against VanVleet to the inside. Young. Good D by Love. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Okoro shot is off. Barnes with it. Guarded now by Okoro. Barnes passes to Mikhailuk. Young outside. Here's Mikhailuk. For 3. Love grabs the board. Love's got his 4th rebound in this one. LeVert from outside. That shot off. Now Toronto takes it the other way. And stolen by Love. Outside Garland. Allen outside. Love in the post. Back to Allen. He dishes it to Garland. Just 5 to shoot. LeVert from outside. It's rebounded by Mikhailuk. Raptors trail by 21. Dishes to Barnes. Pass to Young. That one, no good. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Passes to Garland. Back to LeVert. Kicks it to Okoro. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Achua. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And I also love what they've done defensively in terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel a little uncomfortable on the offensive end.
That free throw, no good. Siakam is checked in for the Raptors. Chris Boucher comes in for Thaddeus Young. Good on the second free throw. Toronto calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Cleveland.
In for the Cavaliers.
The Raptors have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make to the right side. Here's Siakam. And it's sent back by Allen.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker.
And Love gets it to go.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
Boucher sets a screen for Barnes. Pass to Boucher. Back to Barnes. 5 on the clock. Boucher sets a screen for Barnes. And again, no good by Toronto.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Markkanen can't get it to go. Toronto's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Siakam passes to Van Vliet. Barnes with it, guarded by Garland. Takes it out to Siakam. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Strong finish. Siakam with great balance, able to complete the play through contact.
1:41 left here in the fourth quarter. Allen finds Garland. Outside, Markkanen. Love with the screen on Barnes. And there's the foul. It's on Chris Boucher. That's his first foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Mobley, he's checked in for Kevin Love. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. There's the pass to Garland. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Raptors. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Cavaliers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Allen.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the boards. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats them to the ball.
Here's Osman. Now Sexton. Shot clock at 6. Love outside. Off target from three-point range. Luke passes to Flynn. Pass to Luke. Pulls from the top of the key. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's Osman. you see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Lori. Strong start for the team. How did you keep that momentum going throughout the game?
Yeah, I mean, we've had leads before this season that we blew, so we had that mindset that even if we're up, we're still going to keep pushing, so that's what we did.
Kept the pedal to the metal, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us as New Balance presents our player of the game, Jared Allen.